Welcome back to the channel. It's another cartoon wrestling episode. We see this Christmas arena. We have Plankton, who, if you recall, an episode or two ago was screwed over by Mr. Krabs. He was screwed out of a title shot opportunity. So Mr. Krabs and Plankton are going to go one-on-one here today. The very first time they've ever gone one-on-one in this universe mode. Mr. Krabs, hey, you know what? If Plankton beats Mr. Krabs in just a regular one-on-one, maybe he can earn a shot at fighting for the secret formula. That would be a very, very interesting, intriguing matchup. There's a big kick from Plankton to the face. Out of nowhere, big kick. I mean, a secret formula match, that would actually be pretty funny. Oh, big wheelbarrow DDT. If they were to do it, what stipulation would you add? Would you add a steel cage to it? Would you add a street fight stipulation to it? I don't know. Gotta think about it, but Plankton would need to win this match for me to even consider. Krabs is just trying to bust Plankton's forehead open, trying to split him open and make him bleed on the mat. Krabs' strength is insane. Rolls through to try to hit a second gut wrench slam. Or is that a suplex? I don't know. Now just stomping a hole in Plankton. I mean, he's just a piece of plankton and you're a crab. You gotta chill out, Mr. Krabs. Come on now. Anyway, you'll see some more SpongeBob characters wrestling later in the episode. You'll see the second round of our tag title tournament. It's actually the final round. You'll see SpongeBob and Patrick versus Koopa, Troopa, and Shy Guy. Those winners, or the winners of that match, will be facing the regular show at episode 40, I believe. Big knee to Krabs that just knocked him down. Also in the episode, we find a #1 contender for the IC title that Goku is holding, as well as having a Christmas Battle Royale, and the winner of that will challenge Donald for the World Cartoon Championship next episode. So there's a lot. I just laid the outline of the episode out to you. Big matches. Let's get back to this big match that we're having right now. First time ever in the ring. Plankton and Mr. Krabs going at it. Look at those crab muscles. Now we're on the outside with this absolute assault from Mr. Krabs, and not this. Oh, jeez. Plankton may be concussed. I gotta check. Yeah, referee might need to check Plankton. This is turning into a UFC fight. Mr. Krabs using his crab claws. This seriously, I mean, this is turning into a UFC MMA fight. And I don't know if Plankton has the repertoire to be able to withstand Mr. Krabs. But see, all the flying stuff doesn't seem to be working. Krabs, on the other hand, he has Plankton up. A crab of death. That's his finishing maneuver. How did he get it already? Plankton might have just got... Is this a squash? Plankton kicks out. Okay, Plankton fans. They had a rough little moment there. Plankton's still in the fight, but Krabs has done a significant amount of damage to Plankton. And now Spanish Fly is countered. He's just 2 steps ahead of Plankton at all times. This is like... I don't know if I've seen Plankton have this flat of a match before. All of this stuff is happening, and Plankton, his response, he finally gets a big move in. A Spanish Fly, then hits another springboard into a cardiac kick, or a Pele kick, same thing, whatever. Wheelbarrow into another DDT. Now he's gonna hook the leg to try to get Krabs. It's only a 1 count. There's a lot of catching up he needs to do because Krabs has been dominating just about the entire matchup. Over there on the rope, kick to the leg. Man, Mr. Krabs, we've never seen Mr. Krabs win a championship before, but he interfered in Plankton's business 2 episodes ago and cost him an opportunity to get the Cruiserweight title back. Another springboard kick. He's just spamming that move. That's the 3rd time, I think. Hey, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, because Krabs apparently doesn't know how to counter it. Oh no, this combination is not going to end well for Krabs. He got rocked. Plankton hops over into his finishing maneuver. stacks Krabs up to get the pinfall. No, he doesn't get it. Never mind, I spoke prematurely. Krabs is still in this match. I don't know how. What more do we need to see? Plankton, be careful on the outside. It looks like hardwood floor. Krabs escapes, goes to the leg. By the way, yes, this is indeed a arena that I downloaded on Community Creations. That is a Home Alone themed arena. If you want it, just type Christmas as the custom tag into the Community Creations searching thing, and you can find arenas like this and the one I had last episode. Anyway, Plankton right back in. Krabs punched him in the face. Plankton is throwing some hands, and now a suplex attempt. Oh, inverted it, and then Krabs no-sells. Plankton, though, one step ahead of Krabs and takes him down with an elbow to the chest. Krabs is stirring. He is getting right back up. Plankton has another finisher. He hits it on Krabs. It's a twofer. And that is all she wrote. Plankton has defeated Mr. Krabs, and he's got revenge on Krabs for costing him a Cruiserweight Championship match 2 episodes ago. But if I know Mr. Krabs like I think I know him, he is going to come back, and he will not wait. I think Plankton and Krabs might have a secret formula match in the future. Anyway, tag tournament, the finals, SpongeBob, Patrick, and then you have Shy Guy and Koopa Troopa. I mean, you know that Bowser, ever since losing his Intercontinental Championship, he's been wanting some more gold back in his castle. So he's trying to get some gold later this episode, or trying to earn an opportunity to rematch with Goku. But he wants his minions to capture gold as well, bringing the tag titles home to Bowser and in the castle. Koopa Troopa and Shy Guy, they honestly, surprisingly, in my opinion, they beat Luigi and Yoshi last episode, which I found so surprising. But hey, you know what? SpongeBob and Patrick don't exactly have the best tag team record, so this is new territory as well for them. Patrick thrown into the corner. Shy Guy was trying to do something special. Patrick is just so unbelievably strong. Look at that. That's an example of it. I feel like Shy Guy and Patrick have the same body build. I feel like SpongeBob, or at least in this game, SpongeBob and Koopa have the same body build or type of body in the game. Koopa Troopa makes his first action. Oh! His first thing he does is fly over the rope and take out Krabs. This is not looking good for SpongeBob and Patrick. Krabs is slow to get up. Meanwhile, Koopa's taunting. He does it again, and this time he does the flying crossbody into the ring. I think Patrick needs to tag out. This looks terrible for Patrick. A former Intercontinental Champion in his own right with 3 successful title defenses. This looks terrible for him. Super kick caught. I guess I'm speaking too soon, and just absolutely demolishes Koopa Troopa. Oh, don't do this again. Patrick's strength is ridiculous. Oh, he got countered. Never mind. Koopa. Oh, kip up. And a clothesline taking Koopa Troopa down. That was a sick little sequence there. Are we going to see a tag team move, please? I love tag team moves. Looks like it's going to be a 3D connecting. SpongeBob is the legal competitor now. I mean, if they would have tried to do a pin, Shy Guy probably would have broke it up. Oh, there's a pin now. And Koopa has a little bit more left in the tank. Maybe those seconds that they wasted, they could have pinned him. I don't know. Big suplex. The match I'm looking forward to the most is the one that's main eventing here tonight, which is that Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. I forgot to mention that earlier. You'll see Sulley, Bowser, He-Man, and Shrek fighting the Fatal 4-Way Elimination rules. Last man standing will get an opportunity at Goku's Intercontinental Championship. The scissor kick from Koopa Troopa. Cover to put Patrick away. And SpongeBob, he just took Charles down. Shame on SpongeBob. You know what? He might not have meant to. Should I give him a pass? I'll let it slide for now. Charles kind of deserves that for, you know what? I don't have any reason that he deserves it. It's just funny to see a ref go down and just lay there like that. Shy Guy, what are you doing? Oh, jeez. He took Patrick down in the most unorthodox way possible, and it almost worked. Patrick kicks out. Shy Guy is in there. He is trying to get some type of momentum for his team. Maybe they have it, maybe they don't right now. Actually, you know what? On second thought, I think they do, because Patrick's health is all the way down. Shy Guy and Koopa Troopa's health are looking pretty good. SpongeBob cannot get in the ring to break up a pinfall if Koopa Troopa or Shy Guy were able to hit their finisher. So this is not a good situation for Patrick Star. Now Patrick is taking things slower because he knows that his opposition is good at fast pace. See, this is just brutal. This is brutal. SpongeBob gets the tag in. Maybe SpongeBob is going to pick the pace up just a little bit. The state of the tag team division relies on the outcome of this matchup. Covered by SpongeBob, kick out by Shy Guy. Remember, 2 episodes ago, regular show, they got their first title defense under their belt. They defeated Buzz and Woody to open up episode 37. It would be interesting to see how they would do against an underdog tag team like Shy Guy and Koopa Troopa, but you know, a team with 2 prominent single stars like Patrick and SpongeBob would be interesting. SpongeBob running all over the ring. And by the way, I feel like I've been mentioning the college football playoff the last 2 episodes. I am absolutely salty that Alabama got left out, but they did it to themselves by losing to Oklahoma and Vanderbilt. So comment what team you are pulling for to win the national championship if you're watching the video. Tag in. Koopa Troopa's taken down. I know so many people that are not football fans watching this right now, and they're probably so confused what I'm talking about, but just focus on the wrestling thing. Just focus on SpongeBob putting an elbow right in Koopa Troopa's back. Oh no. SpongeBob was about to fly. Instead, he wants to go after Shy Guy. He got shoved down. Koopa Troopa, he's using this distraction from Shy Guy to his advantage. Look at it. That's a smart decision. And he got him distracted, so now he can take him down. Big knee. Just trying to snap the sponge in half. Never mind, he just got his legs sweeped out from underneath him. Shy Guy, he goes flying down to the mat. Koopa Troopa is being dragged to the corner. He says no. Now it looks like SpongeBob responds with the exact same thing, the elbows into the stomach. I mean, everyone has a finishing maneuver. If they would just do it, that would be awesome. Somebody at some point is going to have to use a finisher in this matchup. I mean, that sponge lariat from SpongeBob is one of the greatest moves that we've ever seen in cartoon wrestling history. I called it right there. I called it right there. SpongeBob is going to go for his home run ball. Connects with it. Cover if the ref would get in there. Shy Guy gets in the ring. Charles is in his way. And luckily, Koopa Troopa kicked out. He has a little bit more left in the tank. That's just not going to cut it. SpongeBob. Big springboard into a moonsault. Koopa might be done. Never mind, I underestimate Bowser's minions, and you know that Bowser is sitting there watching that TV monitor in the back. He is huffing and puffing. He's so nervous about his minions. You know there's a lot of pressure on Koopa and Shy Guy. If they want any respect from Bowser, they got to go win the tag team titles because that's what he demanded. Big overhead suplex. Things are just breaking down right now. There's no original game plan. That's been thrown out the window for both teams. I mean, forget about doing tag team moves. This is just about throwing some serious hands and throwing people around the ring And now probably Patrick looking to squash Koopa. Oh, no, that did not work. Koopa missed, or Koopa got out of the way, I mean. Patrick, though, responds. Starfish War Sword. Koopa absolutely fumbled the bag. Patrick wins for him and SpongeBob. They're going to episode 40, and they get a tag title shot against Rigby and Mordecai at the regular show. Each of these men have won the IC title, and if they win the tag titles, they'll add that to their repertoire, building that trophy case up. An interesting dynamic between this team. The Star and Sponge connection win another match. But we got to go to our Christmas Battle Royale. And oh, by the way, it's for former world champions. So we got 6 former world champions in this matchup. The other world champion that is not in here is Shrek. He held that title at one point, but he's getting a intercontinental fatal 4-way match that's going to main event. So that'll be his opportunity, his gift from Santa Claus on this holiday season. So former world champions, the longest reigning was Cartman. You have Peter and Mordecai tied with the most amount of reigns. They're tied with 2. So maybe one of them could break the tie if they win this Battle Royale and they find a way to take out Donald Duck. I mean, just a quick lesson on the lineage of the World Cartoon Championship. I mean, we had, or at least on 2K24, I'm not going to do the whole lineage, but right before 2K24, we had Cartman on the monstrous reign, 5 successful title defenses, and he held it for the most amount of time, almost like, I mean, I don't know how many months, but it was a good little span that Cartman was in charge of that belt, commanding it, and he lost to Shrek. Shrek ended up having a good reign. He defeated people like SpongeBob and Cartman and Mickey Mouse, the biggest heel in our company. And then Shrek, he ended up losing to Mordecai, who cashed in Money in the Bank. Mordecai had a good title reign. Let me shut my mouth and just pay attention. We got an elimination attempt. Homer gets kicked out of the ring by Captain Underpants. Homer being the first one out of here is not what I expected. But I mean, we have, Captain Underpants. He won an Elimination Chamber match on 2K23 to win his championship. We had Quagmire, who won King of the Ring earlier this year. And then he capitalized and beat Mordecai for the World Cartoon Championship. Mordecai took that title back from him. And if you're a real OG, you know that Peter Griffin was the very first ever World Cartoon Champion. You know that was something that really happened. And, oh, big choke slam. Underpants and Peter, they hate each other. They absolutely despise each other. Underpants, when he made his return on episode 15 earlier in this year at the first ever edition of Cartoon WrestleMania, his target was Peter Griffin, and that developed all the way into a big War Games match that was absolutely insane. It was Team Underpants, Team Griffin. Underpants ended up winning that match. He had Quagmire on his team, by the way, very notable. So I don't know if we're going to see an alliance anytime soon from Underpants or Quagmire. Powerbomb attempt countered by Peter. Cartman's not going to have a powerbomb on Peter Griffin, doesn't look like. Quagmire stays in the matchup. Mordecai is dumped out. He's a current tag champion, and he just got dumped out, so he had an opportunity to try to become a double champ. It just did not work out. Mordecai eliminated by Underpants. And now Cartman, he might get a Quagliner. I mean, it just took Cartman out. Quagmire is starting to find his groove. You're starting to see why he won a King of the Ring tournament where he beat people like Peter. He beat a person like Kung Fu Panda, and then he won against Goku in the finals. It was an absolutely insane matchup indeed. And now you got Quagmire picked up Cartman drops him face first on that turnbuckle. You know, some of these wrestlers I notice in these universe modes, they go on a run that is just, you know, it might be a little short and sweet run, but they're on top of the world, and then they get their legs took out from underneath them. But some of them have a pretty, you know, a decent run, like Quagmire when he won. You know, I've already repeated myself, but Quagmire had a very medium successful run. Peter Griffin, every title run he's had, unfortunately, has fell short because he has not had a successful title defense in his entire career, which is probably something that's bugging him. Meanwhile, the guy that's getting absolutely messed up by Quagmire right now, Cartman, he had 5 title defenses in a row. I mean, that was just the most dominant champ we probably ever had, I think. SpongeBob as well was a dominant IC champ. Oh, wait a minute. Peter kick right to Quagmire. I mentioned SpongeBob because we saw him earlier in the episode, and some people compare SpongeBob to Cartman in the GOAT conversations. But if Donald Duck has a run or continues the run he's on right now, Donald Duck may end up becoming the cartoon wrestling GOAT. I don't know. Debate a wall if you think the GOAT is SpongeBob or Cartman, because in my opinion, Donald Duck is getting up there. And now this looks like a vertebreaker. I shouldn't say debate a wall, because you can make great cases for SpongeBob and Cartman both, so you might as well. Oh, what was that? They both had the same idea. So definitely let me know who you think the cartoon wrestling GOAT is. Debate in the comments. Captain Underpants is gone. So we're down to 3. And now Cartman trying to survive elimination. He does. Quagmire is not looking too well at the moment. His opportunities look like they're running out. Cartman, what are you doing? Okay, big chop. Another one, just embracing the Gunther moveset that he has. It may be a little bit of craziness sprinkled in every now and then, but he's not, you know, he's got a lot of Gunther's movesets and tendencies and attributes. Well, maybe not, well, maybe when Gunther was called Walter, they weigh the same thing, but Gunther, he got skinny for that gimmick. Cartman lifts up Peter, big chop that takes him right down. He is raging, and he has 2 finishers that he is ready to use at any given moment. Quagmire just ruining that exchange. Peter gets to take a break now because Quagmire, he might try to get Cartman out of here. Wait, that's not legal. Hey, he's going through the middle rope, guys. Cartman is going through the middle rope. This better not. I will restart this match if he is eliminated, because he is going through the bottom rope, or the middle rope, excuse me. He needs to go over the top. The top rope, Cartman is so fat, the top rope was sucked up underneath his gut. You know what? That was the damnedest thing I think I've seen today. It looks like a big power bomb. Quagmire might be out of here. He might be done. Peter, does he have a finisher? I don't think he does. But this is an elimination attempt from Peter. Cartman ducks under him. Peter eliminated himself, and we're down to 2. Cartman looking to use a finisher. Reverse powerbomb plants the former King of the Ring. I have no idea that I had no idea that booking this battle royale would produce such a banger, because this is actually a good battle royale. And the last Royal Rumble we had was Thanksgiving Day. That was a great Royal Rumble. Probably the best one that we had. And this Battle Royale might be the best one that we had. Cartman, he almost was set up in a bad position. Quagmire has indeed been trying to get these guys out. And now Cartman throwing Quagmire over the rope. And Quagmire is eliminated. That means that Cartman is going to face Donald Duck for the World Cartoon Championship at episode 40, which is next episode. Heck of an honor indeed to win on this episode in that fashion, defeating 5 other world champions, outlasting them all. And Cartman gets to try to defend his GOAT status against Donald. Well, let's get to our fatal 4-way elimination IC title #1 contender match. You see Shrek making his entrance. Man, what a reaction. Trying to add a different belt to his resume. And just look at Bowser, the former IC champ before Goku took it back. And Sulley himself from Monsters, Inc. We saw him win that Thanksgiving Royal Rumble. He fell to Donald due to a quack mask out of nowhere, but now he's trying to move to a different title. And you got He-Man topping off our Meat Madness Fatal 4-Way. You know what? I just made that up on the fly. It's Meat Madness. Just look at all the meat. In the ring, just a bunch of meat. We had to reinforce it. He-Man is going to powerbomb Bowser, and he is down. Meanwhile, Shrek absolutely missed whatever he was going for. Kick out by Bowser. He's not going out that fast. Sulley is just dragging Shrek. Wait, Bowser's got to roll up on He-Man that didn't even get a 1. And this is where you got to fear for Charles Robinson, because he is a human being that is in a ring with He-Man, Bowser, Shrek, and Sulley. I don't know how he does it. I don't think that we pay him that much. But Charles Robinson is hanging in there like a champ today. Big chops to the chest. Shrek is getting double teamed. They know he's a former world champ, so they're just doubling up on Shrek. Did you ever think you would see some of the largest... I mean, here's the thing. These big guys, Bowser, Sulley, and Shrek, they make He-Man look like just a child. Bowser flipped He-Man off of him. Sulley DDT. Or he gets one from He-Man. Bowser, he's kind of standing tall at the moment. Oh, Charles is down. It didn't even take 2 minutes. Charles, he fell victim to all the meat that's in the ring. Pause. And now Sulley dropping He-Man. If somebody tried to do a big finisher or a pinfall, it would not work, because Charles is absolutely taking a dirt nap at the moment. He fell victim to a clothesline that I think was by either Shrek or Sulley. And this match includes weapons, so trash can has been included. Whoa! He-Man landed on Charles. He got bounced off after he tried to do a shoulder tackle. Power bomb from Sulley to He-Man. The guitar is dropped in the middle of the ring. Somebody eventually has to use it. Somebody has to use that guitar. Looks like Sulley's cleaning house down there. But meanwhile, He-Man throws Bowser into the corner, runs him into the trash can, and then... Oh, spear! Caught him out of nowhere. I mean, those big out-of-nowhere moves get the biggest reaction in this game. Oh, and just wrestling in general. Out of nowhere. And then Shrek, he's going to try to... He-Man's not supposed to bend like that. He's playing him like an accordion. Oh, big signature hits from Sulley. Cover to put He-Man away. This is elimination rules, so last man standing will win. And you got to win by pinfall or submission. Uh-oh, Sulley. Oh, Shrek counters it, and Sulley gets his face bashed into the trash can. He might be KO'd. Sulley, never mind, he kicks out at 1 because he's a monster. He-Man is going for a ride. German suplex, bridges into the cover. He-Man withstands that, kicks out. Shrek, on the other hand, knee to Bowser and beating him down with double axe hammer the shell. Shrek with his patented Shrek slam. Bowser, he might be the first one gone. His dreams of a three-peat with Goku. Oh, they're still alive. Never mind. I was about to say he and Goku are not going to face again, but that chance is still available. Meanwhile, Sulley, he might get tapped out. Never mind. He-Man was not strong enough, or maybe he wasn't big enough. Sulley found a way out. Things are getting complicated in this matchup. Maybe some more weaponry is going to be brought in here. I see a LED light tube, and he just beat Bowser with it as he was getting turned inside out by He-Man. Why does everyone have to double team? Like, it's the most unintentional double teams I've ever seen. And now Bowser triple power bombing He-Man today. No, Sulley and Shrek, get down from there. Y'all are gonna break the entire ring. He-Man might be eliminated, but they gotta watch out because Shrek and Sulley. Oh! Shrek just absolutely crushed He-Man. I don't know if he meant to or not. Sulley threw Shrek onto He-Man and crushed him, and he is in the corner fighting for breath. He is fighting for some air right now. I don't know if I've ever seen someone take as much punishment as He-Man. He's still going. And Sulley with his patented slam. The monster slam cover to get the first elimination. He-Man, you got to pull one out for He-Man. He got the worst end of that stick right there. Shrek ducks under. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Big meaty elbow. We're down to 3. Shrek trying to get Sulley out of here. There's a kick out at 2. This is really what you want to see right here. These are the 3 largest competitors that we have on our roster. He broke the guitar on him while he was getting power slammed. What was I looking at? That was the funniest thing. I mean, it keeps happening. Someone gets a weapon and they break it on somebody else. And now the kendo stick. Shrek swinging the kendo stick. He hit both of them. Now Sulley is using it against Shrek. Swinging that thing like a baseball bat. He broke it on the back of Shrek, leaving shards of the kendo stick all across the ring. So anytime someone gets slammed down, they got to fall in just a bunch of debris that can get stuck in their back and hurt. Maybe lucky for Bowser, he's got a shell. Big boot. Sulley has to take a breather. No, he's not taking a breather. He's just getting a chair. Or no, a guitar. He has a second guitar. And instead, face first off the trash can, he lands on top of the guitar. That trash can is absolutely folded up. Shrek runs into a brick wall. Guitar to the face of Shrek. Now Sulley's opportunity to catch some of this smoke from Bowser. Shrek, meanwhile, is still up. Elbow right to the face. Why are we? Yeah, he's just piecing up Sulley at the moment. And then a triple power bomb is forthcoming. Shrek, it might be wraps. That's it. That's all she wrote. It's going to be down to 2. Sulley, Shrek. How does Shrek stay in it? I don't know how in the world Shrek stays in it. He is out there just, he's struggling. Oh, another monster slam. No way Bowser is out. Are you kidding? Bowser is eliminated. I didn't want to believe it for a second, but Bowser is gone. Shrek has a guitar and he's twirling it like a baton and cracks it open. That's the 3rd broke guitar today. Guitar Center is probably going to send us a receipt. They're probably mad that we're breaking all these guitars. This Christmas edition is insane. Some of the craziest action. You don't even know. You don't know what's going to happen in 5 seconds. Something crazy could just happen all the time. Edge of your seat action. Sulley thrown into the ring. Thought he was going to go in that post for a quick second. Shrek lining something up. Oh, if he hits this, his wraps. Oh, and luckily Sulley had the wherewithal to duck. He hit him with a big boot. Now what is he thinking? Oh my God, he used all his body weight to crush Shrek. That's it. Sulley earns a IC title match against Goku. He eliminated He-Man, Bowser, and Shrek. He had all the eliminations. And now Goku has a challenge. I think Sulley might not have took Donald seriously last week. So now he's going to take Goku extra seriously and try to win his first title ever.